Turning now to our continuing coverage of those fallen officers. The last time officers were shot and killed in Charlotte was back in 2007 when officers Jeff Shelton and Sean Clark were gunned down in the parking lot of Timber Ridge Apartments just about a mile from Monday's incident. Before that, it was 1993 when officers John Burnette and Andy Nobles were shot and killed in West Charlotte. Monday's ambush bringing up raw emotions for the loved ones of these officers. I sat down with the officer's sister about how decades later she is continuing her brother's legacy.
But you never get through it. You never get through it.
It's been 30 years since Kim Dellinger's brother, CMPD Officer John Burnette, was killed in the line of duty.
And he decided he wanted to try to be a police officer because he wanted to help people.
Officer Burnette and Officer Andy Nobles were two of the first community policing officers in the city. They were killed in October of 1993 chasing a car theft suspect. Both officers were shot and killed.
And the news clipping came through. I knew in my gut. I knew that was my brother.
They were the first two CMPD officers shot and killed at the same time in the line of duty. Sadly, they wouldn't be the last. Kim says she's been watching the coverage of the recent 4 officers shot and killed in East Charlotte. What was that like for you when you saw the news of the officers?
For one, it brings back the trauma of what we went through. But mostly, I feel for the families.
What would you like to say to the families since you've been in their shoes?
They've been on my heart and in my prayers. Y'all have a long road ahead of you, but you will make it.
Kim says one thing has sustained her through it all.
God, I pray. It's hard because you have to think of how they lost their life. Yes, they were protecting and serving us. You know, they were doing a good thing. Oh yeah, I think about him every day. Every day. I have 3 children, I have 7 grandsons, and every one of them know the story about John. They know about the police officers. We've kept his memory alive. Since her brother's death, the Burnette Nobles Golf Tournament is held to honor John Burnette and Andy Nobles. The event raises money to support causes near and dear to their hearts. This year's tournament set for October 7th. But it was really special to sit down with her and just see the impact he has had on their family and the way that she's keeping his memory alive.
I mentioned this a couple days ago. If you're ever traveling down West Boulevard, you'll notice 2 streets, Nobles Street and Burnette, both of those named in their honor.
And you were here when that happened?
Yeah, that was back in 1993 when that happened. Yeah, hard to believe. Yeah,
it's
very sad.
A small, tight-knit community
Yes,
of people who
Without
have been affected by this sort of violence. And I hope her words can give them some consolation.
She has a chance to talk to them.